The diner was buzzing with the usual Friday night noise, silverware clinking, plates sliding, laughter bouncing off the walls. But not all the laughter was kind. At a corner booth, 3 teenage boys leaned across their table, their voices sharp, their words cruel. Their eyes had locked on a girl who had just entered with her mom. Her limp was noticeable, her left leg dragging slightly as she made her way inside, but her smile, bright, genuine, almost too innocent for the world, lit up the whole room. "Look at her," one boy sneered, just loud enough for others to hear. "Can't even walk right." Another added, "Bet she takes all day to get across the street. Imagine racing her." The third clapped his hands together, pretending to cheer in mock victory. "And the slowpoke takes the gold medal." The girl's cheeks flushed. She tried to focus on the menu, hiding behind it like a shield, but their laughter stabbed through her defense. Her mother placed a gentle hand on her arm, whispering something reassuring, but even she couldn't shield her daughter from the sting of those words. The girl's eyes began to glisten, and for a moment, it seemed like her world was collapsing under the weight of cruelty. But then, the sound of heavy boots on tile echoed across the diner. One by one, shadows fell over the boys' booth as a group of leather-clad bikers stepped inside. Beards, tattoos, vests patched with symbols of brotherhood and grit, they looked like men forged in fire and roads. The room fell silent as the pack scanned the diner, until their eyes landed on the scene unfolding. The leader, a tall man with a thick beard and a scar running across his cheek, tilted his head toward the girl. He noticed her trembling hands clutching the menu, the pain in her eyes she tried to hide, and then he turned his gaze to the boys. His voice cut through the silence, low but thunderous. "Something funny, boys." The teens froze, their bravado melting like ice under fire. The leader leaned closer, his leather gloves creaking as he rested one hand on their table. The entire diner seemed to hold its breath. "You think strength is about laughing at someone weaker than you? Let me tell you something." He pointed toward the girl. "That young lady walks into this diner every week. We've seen her. And every time, she does it with more courage than any of you will ever understand. That limp, that's a story of survival. Of pain. Of fighting through battles you couldn't even imagine." Another biker, tall and broad, stepped forward. His voice was calmer but no less intimidating. "We ride thousands of miles, face storms, crash, bleed, and break bones. But real bravery, real toughness, it's in her smile when the world tries to break her and she refuses to let it." The boys glanced around. No one came to their defense. The entire diner was silently siding with the bikers, with the girl. Their faces turned pale, their laughter gone. The leader leaned even closer, his scar glinting under the lights. "Now listen carefully. The next time you think it's funny to mock someone who's already carrying weight you'll never understand, you better hope we're not around. Because cowards run in packs too, but ours. We protect." The boys stammered apologies, their voices shaking. "We're sorry, we didn't mean it, we won't." But the leader cut them off with a glare. "Sorry doesn't erase scars. Remember that." Slowly, the bikers turned their attention back to the girl. The leader crouched down to her eye level. His tone softened, the storm in his eyes replaced by warmth. "Hey kiddo, don't you ever let fools like that make you think you're less. You've already got more heart than they ever will. Keep walking proud. You're stronger than you know." Her lips trembled, and then, through the tears, she smiled. A real smile this time, shining brighter than before. Her mother's eyes filled with gratitude as she mouthed a silent, "Thank you." The bikers gave the girl a respectful nod, then ordered their meals like nothing had happened, though the atmosphere in the diner was forever changed. The boys sat in shame, unable to touch their food, while everyone else quietly celebrated the small but powerful victory. The message lingered in the air like smoke from a fire: kindness is power, and cruelty has no place when courage stands tall. And here's where you, watching this, come in. If this story touched your heart, if you believe in standing up for what's right, then don't just walk away, be part of this community. Hit that like button, subscribe, and share this story so more people remember, true strength isn't in mocking the weak, it's in protecting them. Together, we can make this world a little braver, a little kinder, one story at a time.